I love the phrase everyone has their own rebellion, but I swear to God, if they make it a catchphrase to sell on a t-shirt so Disney makes a few more in merchandising, wouldn't that just be capitalism in a nutshell? I'm Gayfesh, and today we'll be talking Star Wars Andor, Season 1, Episode 5, The Axe Forgets. But before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Spoilers ahead. As I suspected, the show definitely seems to be built around 3-episode arcs, because we still don't have the heist yet, just a lot of slow burning tension as they prepare for the heist, and try to figure out if they can trust each other. It's hard to tell which of these characters are going to remain past this arc, considering we haven't gone back to anyone on Ferric other than Cyril, whose entire arc this story is being depressed, eating cereal with blue milk while his overbearing mother insists he talk to his Uncle Harlow about getting a job. While most of the episode is spent on Aldhani, we do get a few looks into some of the other characters. Mon Mothma appears trapped in a loveless marriage, and even her daughter doesn't want to spend time with her. Her husband appears to extend a small olive branch at the end of the episode by calling her driver by his name instead of just driver. Way to have the most basic level of decency, my dude. Deidre Miro is only in one scene, but she and her assistant decide to look into the pattern of rebel actions despite being told to mind her own districts. Funny enough, she cites the droid/Wookiee uprising on Kessel as one of the things she thinks is a rebel plot, when that was just Han Solo doing a heist. Just like Deidre, Luthen is also in only one scene, listening to an Imperial scanner as he waits to see if the mission on Aldhani will be successful. He expresses concern that if Andor is caught, it could lead back to him because the rescue on Ferric was sloppy. On Aldhani, Cassian is finding that they really did need him because they lacked basic knowledge about aspects of the heist. We get to know a couple of the members pretty well. Nemik is a young true believer who is writing a manifesto that can best be described as Marxist Kaczynskian. Lieutenant Gorn used to date one of the locals that the Empire has been silently genociding. And then there's Skeen, played by Micro from Punisher. Both he and Cassian appear to have a shared history of being forced conscripts in certain Imperial conflicts, but Skeen does not trust him at all and eventually takes his Kyber crystal at knife point to get him to confess he's just here as a mercenary. Vel confirms this, as well as the stipulation that they either hire him or abort the mission. Skeen then responds with a bit of an olive branch, talking about how the Empire destroyed his brother's livelihood, leading him to suicide. Of all the characters here, I feel confident saying that Skeen is either going to stay on for the rest of the series, or he's going to die in the heist. So that's it for this week. What did you think of the episode? How intense do you think next week's heist is going to be? Let me know in the comments below.
Why is there blue milk on Coruscant? I thought it came from a Tatooine animal. Then again, this is a universe where everyone ended up dressing like they live in a desert regardless of planet, so...
Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share the video with your friends. Subscribe to my Patreon to get shouted out in future videos. Check out my Bandcamp for banging tunes, including all the tracks you heard in this video. Follow me on Twitter at GayestFesh, and don't forget to check out my podcast, The Rest of Both Worlds, where I go through Star Trek The Next Generation with a friend who's never seen it. Thank you to all my patrons, with a special shout out to Piftle Cakes and Renee Vorbeck. Your support is greatly appreciated. See you all in the next video.